Alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah, khayra khalqi Muhammadan wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala ma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We today have the second class about the Fiqh al-Usrah, the Fiqh of the family, and the advice we can find from the Quran and Hadith of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam for the Muslim family. We're reading here in this class. We try to remind each one because the life is important part of the anybody life is the family life. Everybody spend a lot of his time of his life in the family, with the children, with the wife, with the parents, with all of them. And at the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for each one of the person in this family, they give for them responsibility, husband and the wife, all of them. So it's important we understand because unfortunately the time now for any part of the life we're looking to be a specialist for a doctor, a specialist for any part of the body. For example, is the eyes, is the heart, that's one is for the air, this one for so and when we come for the in the school, you have any teacher for something, one for maths, one for sport, another one for the any different. So also we need to educate ourselves, our children, to understand the rules about the family, which way we can build and keep the family stronger together, and what unfortunately happening now in this time. You can find not only the non-Muslim, now arrive at the time the Muslim family, they're broken quickly, they can't continue. For example, after a few years, you will find more than 50-60% of the family, they are broken. This only after a few years when they married. At the beginning, the marriage was with the love, with the everybody was trying to do his best. But what happened? They can't manage their life and continue the life they started. So that's all is coming. Something is here is wrong. We didn't educate it properly. We don't know each one right. No husband maybe sometimes don't understand properly what is the need exactly his wife, and the same. Sometimes the wife, she don't know what need the husband. The problem is when we come to see the list of what she need. I need a man rich, you have to be handsome, you have to be car that's one, you have the house like that's one, and all this one in the list. Okay, what you bring for the family? What you will bring with that? That's the man, you have to be rich. Man should have a car. Man should have a house. Man should have a good job. Man should have a handsome. Man should have, okay, what you bring in? We don't know. Because that's everybody looking what is benefit for himself. And similar, sometimes the man, lady should be have beautiful, should we have blah blah, this one. Okay, all this one is coming. When we asking something, we have to know who I am, what is my quality, and I will like something be equal. Or if know somebody in equal, you will understand what you're doing. Shouldn't to borrow complaint because you can't find that the quality you're thinking now, or you now arrive at, you understand it's important in your life, you miss him, so you have to be complained. That's always coming to Muslim. When you go in Sharia and teach you the important thing in the family to be balanced, to keep this family to go forward. That's important in Sharia, we should know. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said first, يَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ عَلَيْهَا مَلَائِكَةٌ غِلَاظٌ شِدَادٌ. If the end, beginning the ayah. يَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. The first is yourself. If I want to fix any mistake, any sin, any something wrong doing my wife, I have to be first to look after myself. What I doing? What is my mistake? I smoking, but I want to be my son don't smoke. It's not coming like that. So when who want to do the advice for the people or who try to be fix someone, you have to be. It's not meaning who's doing the advice or give the speech for the people is the top. No. The Quran also said, "Ya alladhina amanu lima taquluna ma la taf'alun." Why you say you're not doing? It's meaning we shouldn't be somebody and doing his relax, he's doing anything he want to do from the scene, the mistake, and he wants the next person in front of them, he have to be good. He now what he's doing is wrong. So the Sharia, the first, قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. And the second responsibility to your family. Sometimes the man, you can see, he don't worry about his family. No, we're looking for this life to give him good food, good house, clothes. But what's happening for the akhirah? Nobody worry about this one. So children, they're praying, not praying. Woman, the wife, she's doing or not doing. That's all is not important. And same time, what they want, we try to make them happy. What we're not doing, what we make them happy. On another side, that is the you missing the losing the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right. And what will happen? You have to be in Qiyamah, you have to be answered what you're doing. So the first one, قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. The second one, understand, كُلُّكُمْ رَاعٍ وَكُلُّكُمْ مَسْئُولٌ عَنْ رَعِيَّتِهِ. Husband and wife, both of them responsible about their family. Not only man. If you want to fix your children character, educate them right, you need both of them. What is meaning? If I go try to marry with the lady, she's not praying, she don't worry about Islam. Of course, don't tomorrow come ask your son be going right way. It's not easy, because another part of education is the mom, especially the home. It's important. Maybe you praying and you like to be your children they will practice the Islam, but you married with somebody. She know in the way you're going, she's not coming in this way. Of course, you don't have tomorrow what happening with your children. It's important. What your target for future for your children is important. You have to be, because the next to you, the partner, the wife, is another important teacher in this house. Same you try to educate him, maybe more than you, she has a role in house to change the children character. So, كلكم مسؤول وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Sometimes the parents, the dad, okay, is the mom job, and some of them leaving the mom is the dad job. So that's meaning both of the side we have to be, especially at this time. We the family is the, what mean the hadaf? Target. You want to, no, the hadaf is meaning something you want to target, yeah, you want to, yeah. So is that for all when you saw the media and the door, all of them try, the family is the first step they want to broken, and they change the character and their mind. That's important for the family when it's starting. So that's you find the wife, and you're not thinking what is my responsibility with my husband. Always she's complaining. That's the character. They build they educate her like that. Always she complain. She's worried about her right. Know about how much I done for my husband. And similar the man. Always he's looking what is my right, not looking how much I done the people they right, the wife or anyone. So that's point is important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا يَزَالُونَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ حَتَّى يَرُدُّوكُمْ عَنْ دِينِكُمْ إِنِ اسْتَطَاعُوا. We contrast any ideology if no Islamic ideology. If you Muslim, you should be your business, your house, your character, all of them be Islam. Until that time you can have an Islamic life. We can't go, you be Muslim and home different culture, character. And you tomorrow you have a Muslim family. It's not will happen. If you Muslim, you want to practice your Sharia, should be your house is the one of the place you can practice your Sharia. But when we coming in our house, and the wife another way, and the girl another way, the daughter, and the boys another way, and the dad another way, of course, you shouldn't thinking what will good for future. Because anybody in this house separated in different idea. This meaning the important for for Muslim to control what ideology are taking my children, what way they following. Yeah, Muslim find the girl is feminist, another one that's feminist, another one I don't know what's happening, and that is the different way. So why? Because they lost the ideology. Because the way is not being only thing with just only with practice. The first thing keep you, the Sharia al-Islam when it started, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, in 13 years, he was working for the Sahaba to fix the Aqidah. Because when you know is important, that's time you can practice. And this time, we're forgetting what idea for our children is important. The Salat is coming after the idea, after the Iman. What is the idea? Is the Iman. If I believe in Sharia, Islam, I will follow anything. I do my best because I know I will get my best life in this idea. If I was feminist, that is the good for me. So that's time, of course. That's my target is this idea, and I will do my best to show myself like that. That's important. We are not talking in our family like that. But no directly, our children, wife and children, all they are educating with maybe no name, but they taking the character. They speaking like that. When changing the character is meaning changing the mind, the idea. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَلَا يَزَالُ يُقَاتِلُكُمْ حَتَّى يَرُدُّونَكُمْ عَنْ دِينِكُمْ إِنِ اسْتَطَاعُوا. You will find, and your enemy, they are try how much as they can to change you from the way you're following your Sharia, your religion. So their problem with you is with your Sharia. Doesn't matter what background you have. No, the problem is your way. Why? Because when the idea different, we're not following. When ideology is different, we can't go work together. Only in the time we accept each one. So when they are not accept your ideology, of course, we always fighting between the two of this group. And Nabi Sallam said, what happening with our children? We are thinking people that done this job. Oh, they educated my son wrong. No. The first one is you. Nabi Sallam hadith said, كل مولود يولد على الفطرة. Any baby when he born in the fitr of Islam, and when he born mu'min. فأبواه, and their parents, يهودانه, and they will make him Yahudi, a Jewish, or Christian, or Majus, or anything else. So it's meaning the first part, the first step, changing the children mind, from where? And the parents' side. No, after that. The first step we change our children mind is the parents, no school. They try. But because if I did my job, what we see at the beginning? Okay, I can change my children idea for future. But whose responsibility? Is my dad, because I'm dad. كلكم مسؤول وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Okay, if I didn't my job, I didn't educate my children in the right way, so I miss it. When I miss, I give it open the way for different idea to come. Because anybody should be in this life believe for something. We can't find the human heart or memories be empty. Don't believe to anything. No for any idea at all. Should be with something is be busy. Good, bad, kufr, shirk, anything, dangerous or no, we have to be believed to something. Is a human. So when we do not putting the right software and their memory, is meaning what happened? Somebody else coming, putting what they want. So when changing their mind, of course, now we will see one of the big reasons. I will tell you, subhanAllah, is I see a few times. Dad complain and his son not respect the dad, not respect him, not respect the parents. Not looking after me, not care about me. He don't worry about us. We done the best. Okay, what happened? Why happened this problem? I don't know, I try my best, but he's not doing. If you go back, and this dad never teach it, he didn't see this son, what doing his dad with his parents. Maybe you have some excuse. For example, a lot of us, especially when the people they are doing hijrah, migration, coming from another country, okay, family broken, children they grown up, they didn't see the granddad, didn't see the grandmom. When I see my grandmom and granddad, and I see what doing my dad with his parents, I learning this education. I doing with my dad. Okay, when this big gap, I never see what doing my dad done with my granddad or my grandmom, or what he done with his brother and his sister. So I'm alone at home. From who have to learn? How much you want to tell your son? You see somebody tell somebody, please respect me. We don't have. We will tell the people respect the people. We never tell somebody you have to respect me. So when we want, we can't tell our children you have to be with me like that, because sometimes we should with deed, with practice, with culture in the family. We have to be safe. What happened? Reasons how much we broke the family, and everybody try to live his separate life, and cut the Salih Rahim is the problem. Why Islam is talking, and Nabi Sallam said, Allah will ask about Salih Rahim, about the Rahim. Because this Rahim, not only because you have a right, you have to be looked after them. Now, this Rahim important, keeping your culture and passing the education with practice in the family to new generation. I learning from my granddad, and my children learning from me, and my dad and the people there around me. But how much we cutted our contact with our family, and this contact come with a friend and the neighbors, different culture, different religion, different idea. Of course, they are all, we have some attack, يعني تأثير,
deficiency,
influence in our character. Of course, changing. Just only go back, easy. We are like this type of the food for our character. Your children, they cook, they not eating. What is that? This is food. And it was best of your food in your country. But why they not? Because never they sit it together. See, just only you eating always, and always the nice one, he find them in the beautiful in the media, in social media, and with outside his generation. But if was he living with his another the mamu or the uncle, the children, and they were big family, yes, another one, the learning is the friend. They were learning us, yes, is a nice, we can follow it. Similar happening with our legend. So the first one, if it happen in the family, what we can to do, what we have to start. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ibrahim alayhi salam asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, قال, when Allah said for Ibrahim alayhi salam, قال إني جاعلك للناس إماما. Allah said, you like the leader for the people. قال ومن ذريتي, asking for his, after the children, descendant after him. And Nabi Sallam said, so that meaning is important, because if you want the bliss Allah give it for you, if you want to keep him, this khair to your life, you have to be this, go to your children. If no, he'll be stopping here. Especially now the people where they are rich or they're making the money, they try to write the will. Why? They want, because go to their children. So anything is the good if you have it. If you didn't pass to your children, you lose this ajr. If I pray, yes, I will save my life. But when I die, finished my ajr. But if I teach it my children with the salat, I teach it my children educated with a good character, educate them, they are faithful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, I die. My own is short. 70 years, 80 years, how much? But I have an ajr of the next generation, and next one, and next one. Is what Nabi Sallam said, Ad-dalu ala khayri kafa'ili. Who is showing for somebody the way of the good deeds or the khair, you have a similar ajr. Why you have the ajr of the iftar sign similar ajr who is fasting? So we shouldn't worry about is qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. And Coming sometime, how much the house is important. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, يأتي الفتن, يأتي tamam in the time, and the fitna and the musibah coming for the people كقطع الليل مظلم. And in coming the time, you're not really dark. When it's coming, the sky is very dark, or if you don't have any light with you and anything is dark, you can't see your front of yourself to walk. The fitna is coming like that, keep you confused. You don't know what I have to do. In the night, you can find a man is mu'min, and wake up in the morning is munafiq, kafir. The day he's got Muslim, mu'min, and the night happening is munafiq, the kafir. When Nabi Sallallahu arrived in this time, and you feeling in the night, you Muslim, and the day is like the munafiq, or the day is munafiq, and the night is a Muslim, is meaning nothing in the balance. How much the fitna is hard and difficult. And the Muslim, the mu'min can't keep his iman continue 24 hours. And this time, what said Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? وَلْيَسَعْكَ بَيْتُكَ وَابْكِ عَلَى خَطِئَتِكَ. And this time, keep you in your house. And cry for the sin you're doing. So, cry the sin you done. When I done for some sin, any meaning you have to be sad and feeling guilty what you're doing for the sin and the mistake. Where is the safe place? The house. Okay, if all the outside, all the fitna, and when I go in the day, I was night with the iman, and I wake up, I go to my job, when until night I come back, I lose my iman in my job. With the haram talking, with the haram looking, with haram doing, all of them. Or maybe opposite. Where is the safe place? Is the house. Okay, if my house is not educated with Sharia, and I come back, I be in night and day be kafir. Because when you're coming in, the wife different, and the boy is different, and the girl is different, of course your house is not safe. So meaning the first, sometimes you will not be safe outside. Maybe happen the fitna and outside the house is all area is before you test and difficult to save your iman. The one place you can save your iman is your house. So it means you have to be careful. For example, nothing is, if you leave your money in your shop, maybe somebody come and stolen your money. If you put it in your car, maybe the body stolen your car. If you put it for some exchange, for example, maybe the company is gone. For example, no safe. The one place is safe. It is safe you have him in your house. Maybe you put it next to your bed or somewhere. You save it, you're safe somewhere, and you put your money there. It's the one place you have a safe. If this one is no safe, what will happen with you? If our iman can't be safe in our house, when we have to be safe? Yes, why now? Because when we coming in our house, the haram was outside, similar. Outside was in the shop or the business or market was music or woman, anything, the media, all they are. Similar when you come out, TV, mashallah, channel is one, and anything, dancing, all they are in here. Okay. What is different your house from the outside in the cinema? I go outside, nobody praying in my job. I'm only Muslim. Or say Muslim, they are not worried. But when I come in my house, similar, no wife praying and no children, no anybody. What will happen with your iman? So meaning, if you want to save only your iman, you have to be build the people the near to you, the very close to you. You have to educate them, because one of the benefit you're getting is you saving your iman. Because there's one place you can be safe is your family. This was happened when the Nuh alayhi salam said, asking for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save his and his family, when his son didn't believe in Nuh alayhi salam, and he said, you said I will save your family. Is my son? He said, إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِكَ إِنَّهُ عَمَلٌ غَيْرُ صَالِحٍ. He's not your son, because he's not correct deed. He was born from Nuh alayhi salam. He was grown up in the Nuh salam house, but just only because not following the idea of the Nuh is not your son. But we are doing like that. Wallahi, our maybe daughter or our son or our wife, what he like to do, they are doing halal or haram, anything. Still, we support him, just only because our children. If it's come like that time to choose, it's still we're not choosing the right way. We're choosing because our children. So okay, we put it ourselves in this problem. Because haven't saved this house for our iman. And I give here just only three last thing for the family view. If happen, what we should try to be fix our house. We should be try. One, al-isti'ana billah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. We have to be, dua is the one of the best way. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show you, to open the way for you. And the dua is anything can change with dua. Is the one thing you have, nobody have it. Only for you because you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is a dua. Don't forget your dua for your children, for your wife, for your husband. Is the very thing and every time and the best thing you can have him. Asking the help from the who is created all of them. That's the one, a dua. A second one, al-qudwa. We have to have an example. It starts from yourself, and you have to have a contact with the people they are can be example. If you think this family, maybe his neighbors, maybe your friend, but when you go, your daughter, she's wearing hijab, or she understand about the halal haram, but you have some friend, you go with them outside for picnic or for the travel, for anything. Of course, my daughter is, for example, 20 years old, and my friend daughter is same age, and she's not wearing the hijab, and I take him, we go together. Of course, be difficult for my daughter to keep her hijab, because see, and my dad's friend, the best friend, the family, they are not following what I have to be followed. So the meaning is important. Who is your example? If you have a friendship with somebody is not following your idea, you damage it what you want to educate your children. Because okay, who is contact with who is my dad friend? Who is the family we can contact with them? That's important for our. So the qudwa al-hasana is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ حَسَنَةٌ. So meaning after that we have to be, look, the qudwa, the example is important. Yes, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam for our sharia, but meaning any example is have a big rule to change the people character. That is the example. The third one, the house is not the place for the fighting. Anybody look. Sometimes it's not meaning what I said it should be happen in house, what I like. No. And the woman similar. What I want to be, the husband, he should be follow me. Is no this place. Here, try each one what Allah and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. Both of the side, try to follow him in the house. If I try to what I like to see, if you something is not clash with your sharia, and maybe your wife is like, okay, leave him. Calm down. And similar, if the woman wants something and he's not, and the husband different thing he need, and he not clash with sharia, okay, she should be leave and calm down but no anybody in a lot of the family like that. Everybody try to show his, and know directly. A lot of the family, they are not trust each one. They always thinking this woman taking my right, and always woman thinking that man unjust and taking my right. Of course, if you have a shop and somebody working to your shop, he's the cashier. And if you're thinking he is stolen something for your money, and when he's selling the items, so what are you doing? What will happen with you? You know, tomorrow we cancel him, because that's, you can't continue like that. So when the trust is gone, and you're thinking, okay, this woman taking my right, and the woman's opposite like that, they can't continue their business. They will have to stop. So that's for the moment is important to listen, to try. If something is not clash with Sharia, keep him down. But it's the important main thing is the Sharia. If don't go if something in Sharia is not allowed, from here don't come down. But don't fight for yourself. That's time we understand, we teach each one, I'm not fighting with myself. I'm fighting with something you believe and me. Is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is the Sharia, is our religion. Because that's one you believe and I am also. And so that I'm not fighting for myself. When I tell you, when you come in the Sharia, we see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأَمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاصْطَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا. You're not praying for me. But the misunderstanding, children are thinking, my dad want to take me in the way he like. Because he grown up with this culture, so he want to pray. Because my mom, she's grown up with the hijab, she want me to go to be a... No, ya akhi. You should be teach your children and your all of them, they should understand. When you're asking for the salat, or you're asking for the hijab, not asking for yourself. If this misunderstanding and this type of the doubt between the hidayah or the taqwa education or the advice between children and the parents will can't go forward. If something is happening wrong, we have to be careful about this type of the idea. I think as we hear is enough, inshallah. We will continue, inshallah, for next part. If it happen between the husband and the wife, what the way we have to fix the wife problem and which part we have to be fixed the husband problem. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Barakallahu fikum.